Right now, at this very moment, you are not alone. Something dark, something ancient is moving toward you. It's been waiting, watching, planning, and in the next 24 hours, it will try to take something from you that you cannot afford to lose. And the most terrifying part is that it already knows where it is, and it knows your weaknesses. It doesn't knock. It doesn't announce itself. It slips silently through the cracks of your life, through the shadows of your home, through the quiet moments when you feel safe. And tonight, it will choose. Will it be your peace? Your happiness? Something far more precious? You may never know until it is gone. Listen closely. Can you hear it? Not yet? Good, because it is patient. It waits for the perfect moment to strike. A whisper, barely audible, right next to your ear. A shadow that moves when your back is turned. A sudden chill that crawls down your spine. These are not coincidences. These are warnings. And if you ignore them, if you dismiss them, it will succeed. It will take what it wants, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. Nothing to protect what matters most to you, because the moment you let your guard down is the moment it will strike. Look around you. The place you feel safest is no longer safe. Your home, your room, your bed, all places where it can reach you. And the thing it wants most is something you cannot replace. Something that defines your life, your happiness, your future, and it will stop at nothing to take it. You may think you can hide. You may think you can protect it, but it knows more about you than you know about yourself. Every thought, every fear, every secret, it is aware, and tonight it will use them against you. It is coming, and there is no warning that will be loud enough, no sign that will be bright enough to prepare you for what is about to happen. In the next moments, you will feel it, a presence, a gaze, something that makes the air around you heavy, suffocating, as if the shadows themselves are alive. That is when you will realize it is here. And if you don't act, the thing it wants will be gone forever. Remember this, the next 24 hours are all you have.
Right now, at this very moment, you are not alone. Something dark, something ancient is moving toward you. It's been waiting, watching, planning, and in the next 24 hours, it will try to take something from you that you cannot afford to lose. And the most terrifying part is that it already knows where it is, and it knows your weaknesses. It doesn't knock. It doesn't announce itself. It slips silently through the cracks of your life, through the shadows of your home, through the quiet moments when you feel safe. And tonight, it will choose. Will it be your peace, your happiness, something far more precious? You may never know until it is gone. Listen closely. Can you hear it? Not yet. Good, because it is patient. It waits for the perfect moment to strike. A whisper, barely audible, right next to your ear. A shadow that moves when your back is turned, a sudden chill that crawls down your spine. These are not coincidences. These are warnings. And if you ignore them, if you dismiss them, it will succeed. It will take what it wants, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. Nothing to protect what matters most to you. Because the moment you let your guard down is the moment it will strike. Look around you. The place you feel safest is no longer safe. Your home, your room, your bed, all places where it can reach you. And the thing it wants most is something you cannot replace. Something that defines your life, your happiness, your future. And it will stop at nothing to take it. You may think you can hide. You may think you can protect it, but it knows more about you than you know about yourself. Every thought, every fear, every secret, it is aware. And tonight it will use them against you. It is coming, and there is no warning that will be loud enough, no sign that will be bright enough to prepare you for what is about to happen. In the next moments, you will feel it. A presence, a gaze, something that makes the air around you heavy, suffocating, as if the shadows themselves are alive. That is when you will realize it is here. And if you don't act, the thing it wants will be gone forever. Remember this, the next 24 hours are all you have. Right now, it may be observing you through the smallest cracks, through the faintest shadows, through the darkness you ignore. Even the silence in your room is not empty. There is a presence in every corner, a weight you cannot see, a breath you cannot hear, but you will feel it. Sometimes it will show itself in small ways, a door that creaks open on its own, a window rattling without wind, a floorboard that groans under no weight. These are not mistakes. Not random occurrences. They are messages. Messages warning you that it is close, that it has marked you. And every time you hear these signs and do nothing, it grows stronger. You may try to convince yourself it is imagination, that the shadows are just shadows, that the noises are just the house settling. But you know the truth. Deep inside you feel it. That unease, that sudden fear, that moment when your heart beats faster and your skin crawls and you feel eyes on you that shouldn't be there. That is it. That is the spirit making its presence known. It moves silently. It chooses when to appear. It waits until you are weakest, until your mind is clouded by distractions, until your focus is elsewhere. Then it strikes. It targets the thing you cannot replace, the thing that defines who you are, and it will stop at nothing to take it. You may think you can fight it. You may think you can protect it. But it knows more about you than you know about yourself. Every thought, every fear, every secret, it is aware. And tonight it will use them against you. It is coming, and there is no warning that will be loud enough, no sign that will be bright enough to prepare you for what is about to happen. In the next moments, you will feel it. A presence, a gaze, something that makes the air around you heavy, suffocating, as if the shadows themselves are alive. That is when you will realize it is here. And if you don't act, the thing it wants will be gone forever. Remember this, the next 24 hours are all you have. Every moment counts, every second matters, and when the darkness strikes, there will be no second chance.
If you thought the darkness was far away, you were wrong. It is closer than you think. Right now, it moves through your home like a whisper you cannot catch, like a shadow that refuses to leave. Every small sound, every flicker of light, every sudden chill in the air is its message. You must notice them. You must feel them. Sometimes it will appear as something you cannot explain. A book falling off a shelf for no reason. A picture tilting on the wall when no one has touched it. A sudden gust of wind that comes from nowhere. These are not accidents. These are warnings. They are telling you it is here, watching, testing your fear. Look closely at your surroundings, the corners of your room, the spaces where darkness gathers, the areas you rarely pay attention to. There, in those spaces, it waits, waiting for the moment when you are distracted, waiting for the moment when your guard is down, waiting for the moment it can take what is most precious to you. You may feel a presence behind you, something unseen brushing past you, something breathing when you are alone. That is it. That is the spirit making its approach known. And the more you deny it, the stronger it grows. Every second you ignore it, every rational explanation you give, every attempt to convince yourself it is imagination, only gives it more power. Pay attention to your thoughts tonight. Every fear you feel, every anxiety that creeps into your mind, every sudden sense of dread is a part of it. It uses your mind against you. It feeds on your hesitation. It grows stronger with every heartbeat that pounds in fear. It may try to trick you with familiar faces, a shadow that looks like someone you love, a sound that seems to be someone calling your name. Do not fall for it. Its only goal is to confuse you, to distract you, to make you lower your defenses. And in that brief moment of trust, it will take what you value most. Notice the temperature in the room. Cold spots appear when it passes through. The air may feel heavy, suffocating, like invisible hands pressing down. A sudden shiver or goosebumps are not random. They are it. They are here, and you cannot ignore them. Listen to the sounds around you. Footsteps that do not belong to anyone. Doors opening and closing when you did not touch them. A floorboard creaking under no weight. A faint whisper just at the edge of hearing. These are the signals it leaves behind, letting you know it is near, and it will continue until the moment it strikes. You may feel compelled to leave the room, to run, to escape, to hide, but know this, you cannot hide from it. The shadows are everywhere. The darkness moves through walls, through floors, through ceilings. And even if you leave your room, it follows. It waits. It watches.
It chooses the perfect moment when your fear is highest, when your mind is weakest. Tonight, you must observe. You must be aware. Notice the flickers of light. Notice the subtle movements. Notice the silence that is louder than anything else. This is how it communicates. This is how it tells you it is near. And if you ignore it, if you fail to pay attention, it will take the thing that defines your life, your happiness, your very essence. And remember, it does not need force. It does not need strength. Its weapon is fear. Its power is patience. Its presence is invisible but undeniable. Every small sign, every unexplainable event is a step closer to what it wants. And in the next 24 hours, it will strike when you least expect it. Stay alert. Notice everything. Every shadow, every sound, every chill, every whisper, every moment of unease is a signal. And if you follow these signs carefully, you may survive tonight. But if you ignore them, if you dismiss them, nothing will save what it wants most from you. The dark spirit is patient. It waits for hesitation. It thrives on fear. And tonight, it is here, closer than you think, watching, waiting, choosing, and in the next hours, it will take action. Whether you are ready or not, it will not stop until it has claimed its prize. The next 24 hours are not just a warning, they are a challenge. Every sensation, every sign, every whisper is part of the trial. And the darkness does not forgive, it does not relent, it does not wait, it comes. And when it comes, will you be ready to protect what is yours, or will you lose it forever?
Now that you know it is near, now that you feel its presence, it is time to act. The dark spirit cannot take what it cannot reach. There are ways to protect yourself. Small actions that create walls around your life, your home, your mind. But you must be vigilant. You must act immediately. The next 24 hours are all you have. Begin by observing your surroundings. Make sure every door is closed, every window is shut, every entry point is blocked. It may seem ordinary, but these barriers give you strength. They signal that you are aware. They signal that you are ready. The Spirit notices these things. It senses hesitation, weakness, and fear. Strength and awareness can slow it down. Light a flame, a candle, a lantern, a small source of light. Darkness flees from light, even the faintest glow. Place it where shadows gather. Place it where you have felt the coldest chills. The flame will not stop it completely, but it will warn you. It will mark its presence, and the Spirit fears being seen. Speak aloud. Tell the Spirit it is not welcome. State clearly, you may not take what is mine. You may not enter my life. You may not harm me or what I love. Speak with conviction. Your words carry power. They are not magic, but they are your declaration. And it will feel it. The dark spirit respects strength and fears hesitation. Carry a protective object if you have one, something you believe in, a small talisman, a piece of jewelry, a sacred symbol. Hold it in your hand. Keep it near you at all times. Place it on your bedside. Place it where you feel its presence the most. These objects do not have power by themselves, but your belief in them creates a shield. The spirit cannot cross it easily. Remain aware. Every sound, every shadow, every chill in the air is a signal. When you feel it brush past, acknowledge it. Do not turn away. Do not ignore it. Name it. Face it. Awareness is a weapon. Ignorance is weakness, and it will prey on weakness. Avoid hesitation. If you feel compelled to hide, do not panic. Move carefully. Maintain calm. Panic feeds it. Fear strengthens it. Courage, even quiet courage, weakens it. You do not need to fight physically. You only need to show awareness, focus, and determination. Protect your thoughts. The Spirit moves through your mind. Every fear, every doubt, every worry is a door it can enter. Focus on clarity. Focus on what you value most. Hold it in your mind. Visualize it safe. Visualize yourself safe. The Spirit may test your concentration, whispering fears, doubts, memories. Do not falter. Do not listen. Stand firm in your awareness. Create boundaries in your home. Designate safe spaces, a corner, a room, a small area where you focus light, words, and belief. Place protective symbols if you have them. Speak protective phrases. Sing or chant if it comforts you. These actions do not have to be complex. They only need to mark your intent. This space is mine. You may not enter. Tonight, do not sleep lightly. Sleep in a way that keeps you aware. Light near your bed. Objects around you that make you feel protected. Avoid letting the mind wander into fear. Fear is the bridge the Spirit uses to cross into your life. Stay awake enough to feel its movements. Stay aware enough to act if necessary. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it is. Do not dismiss sensations. A sudden draft, a whisper, a shadow shifting unnaturally. These are signs. Move, adjust, and reinforce your protective measures immediately. Awareness is the most important defense you have. Know this: the Spirit does not attack randomly. It tests you first. It creates distractions, small disturbances, minor fears. It watches how you respond. And in your response lies your power. Respond with courage, clarity, and action. That is what keeps it from taking what you value most. The next 24 hours are critical. Every action counts. Every moment of awareness, every protective measure, every declaration of intent matters. And when the Spirit attempts to take what you value, it will encounter resistance. It will sense your strength. And if you remain vigilant, it may fail. Do not underestimate it. Do not let doubt weaken you. Follow these steps. Be aware. Stay strong. Keep the flame burning. Keep your words spoken. Keep your thoughts focused. And know that the Spirit is watching. But it can be stopped if you act with courage and purpose. Tonight, every shadow, every sound, every chill, every whisper is a test. Face it. Protect what is yours. Declare your boundaries. Show awareness. And survive the night. Now that you have taken steps to protect yourself, the Spirit is testing you. It will not attack blindly. It moves closer, closer than you imagine. Right now, it may be in your peripheral vision, a shadow at the edge of your sight, a movement you cannot explain, a cold spot where warmth should be. Do not ignore it. You may hear it breathe. Not like you breathe, a sound that is heavier, colder, unnatural. It mimics life, but it is not alive. It watches your every reaction. It waits for fear. And when it senses it, it moves faster, with purpose. Sometimes it will appear as shapes, barely formed, like smoke or mist. Other times it may take a form familiar to you. A face you recognize, a hand that reaches where nothing should be. But these are tricks. They are illusions. They are meant to confuse you, to make you hesitate, to make you doubt yourself. Do not engage with it directly. Do not confront it physically. Stand your ground mentally. Speak aloud. Repeat your protective phrases. Reinforce your boundaries. Say firmly, "You may not touch me. You may not take what is mine. Leave now." Your voice carries power. The Spirit senses conviction, and it respects those who do not tremble. You may hear it breathe, not like you breathe, a sound that is heavier, colder, unnatural. It mimics life, but it is not alive. It watches your every reaction. It waits for fear. And when it senses it, it moves faster, with purpose. Sometimes it will appear as shapes, barely formed, like smoke or mist. Other times it may take a form familiar to you, a face you recognize, a hand that reaches where nothing should be. But these are tricks. They are illusions. They are meant to confuse you, to make you hesitate, to make you doubt yourself. Do not engage with it directly. Do not confront it physically. Stand your ground mentally. Speak aloud. Repeat your protective phrases. Reinforce your boundaries. Say firmly, "You may not touch me. You may not take what is mine. Leave now." Your voice carries power. The Spirit senses conviction, and it respects those who do not tremble. You may feel cold hands brush against your skin, a pressure on your chest, a sudden weight in your room. Do not panic. These are tests. Each sensation is its attempt to break your focus, to frighten you, to distract you. Focus on your protective objects, on your light, on your words. Do not falter. The Spirit may whisper your name. It may call out to you using voices of loved ones. It may tempt you, suggest you ignore your precautions. Do not listen. Do not answer. A single word of hesitation can give it an opening. Keep your mind steady. Keep your heart calm. Sometimes it may appear in mirrors. Do not stare at reflections too long, but acknowledge what you see. Recognize it. Name it. Declare it as separate from yourself. Do not fear the reflection, but do not let it distract you from your vigilance. The shadows it moves through will seem thicker, heavier. Rooms may feel smaller. Doors may feel harder to open. Floors may groan when no one is walking. These are the signs of its passage, a presence that is real yet unseen, and every sign is a warning. You may feel a sudden nausea, a dizziness, a chill that runs from head to toe. These are its attempts to weaken you, but they are temporary. Focus on your breathing, focus on your awareness, focus on the flame, the talisman, the words. Each of these is a shield. Each of these is a signal that you are prepared. It may circle you, move behind you, appear and disappear in a blink. You cannot fight it physically. You cannot reason with it. You can only endure. You can only protect. And you must, because it will not stop. It will not relent. Its hunger is relentless, precise, and patient. Tonight, every flicker of movement is a test. Every whisper in the silence is a challenge. Every shadow stretching across your room is a message. It is near. It is choosing, and it will act soon. Do not let your guard down. Stay alert. Stay strong. Stay aware. And when it comes closer than you thought possible, when it seems like it is almost touching what you hold dear, remember, your awareness is your weapon. Your conviction is your shield. Your presence of mind is stronger than its tricks. Stand firm, and it will sense that it cannot claim what it desires. You may feel fear pressing in from every side. That is natural, but fear is temporary. Action is permanent. Do not let the terror paralyze you. Act through your awareness. Protect through your boundaries. Speak through your words. Let it know that you are ready, that you are vigilant, that you will not falter. Tonight is the final test. Every shadow, every sound, every chill, every whisper will push you to the edge. But you can endure. You can survive. You can prevent it from taking what is yours. Be strong. Be aware. Be unyielding. And when it strikes, strike back with your presence, your words, your conviction. Remember, it is patient, but you are stronger. It is relentless, but you are vigilant. It is ancient, but your awareness makes it powerless. And tonight, if you maintain your courage, your vigilance, and your focus, it will fail. It may approach, it may test, but it cannot succeed against determination. Stay alert, stay aware, stay strong, protect what is yours, and endure the night.
Now, the moment you have been preparing for is here. The dark spirit has tested you. It has circled you. It has whispered. It has moved. It has reached for what is precious. And tonight, it will attempt its final strike. Everything you have done up until now, the awareness, the protective objects, the words you have spoken, the boundaries you have created, these are your shields. These are your defenses. And if you remain vigilant, you can survive its assault. You may feel it closer than ever, a coldness so deep it feels as if it sinks into your bones, a weight pressing down on your chest, a shadow stretching across the room that should not exist. Do not panic. Do not turn away. Face it with conviction. Speak aloud. You may not take what is mine. You may not harm me or what I love. Leave now. The final moments are testing your courage. Every second is a challenge. Every whisper, every movement, every flicker of darkness is a call to act. And act you must. Hold your ground. Focus your mind. Strengthen your awareness. The spirit may push. It may taunt. It may try to break your concentration. Resist it. If it tries to distract you with familiar faces, do not falter. If it uses voices of loved ones to confuse you, stay firm. Name it. Acknowledge it. Do not engage emotionally. Your strength lies in awareness. Your shield lies in vigilance. Remember the signs, the flickering shadows, the cold spots, the whispers, the feelings of being watched. These are not just disturbances. They are communications. They are testing your readiness. And now you are ready. You are prepared. You are vigilant. If you have lit a flame, keep it burning. If you have a talisman, hold it close. If you have spoken protective words, repeat them with confidence. These actions are your anchors. They are what give you power in this moment, and they are what can repel the dark spirit. You may feel its presence withdrawing slightly, sensing your determination, but do not let your guard down. Its patience is long, its hunger is precise. Stay alert until the night passes. Stay aware until the first light touches your space.
And when dawn comes, the darkness will have lost its chance to take what is yours. And yet, even as it retreats, know this: it remembers. It will return if vigilance falters. It will test again if you become careless. This is not a one-time warning. This is a lesson. Awareness, courage, and protection are your only defenses. The spirit feeds on neglect, hesitation, and fear. Tonight, you have faced it. You have acted. You have protected what is yours. The next 24 hours are not over, but you have survived the worst of its test. And that survival is your strength. That survival is your proof that you are aware, vigilant, and prepared. Take this lesson with you. Keep your spaces protected. Keep your mind focused. Keep your words spoken. And never forget, the darkness is always near, always watching, always testing. But you have power when you are aware. You have strength when you act with courage. And finally, remember this: do not ignore the small signs. Do not dismiss the whispers, the shadows, the chills. Every sensation is a warning. Every moment of awareness is protection. And every action of courage ensures that what is precious to you remains safe. The dark spirit may strike again. It may return in ways you do not expect. But tonight you have endured. Tonight you have survived. And that survival is your victory. Stay vigilant, stay aware, stay strong. Protect what is yours, and never forget, the next 24 hours are all that matter. The darkness is patient, but your courage is eternal.